Pisces, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so it comes to you when you call it into you. I just upload it. But it does cast out for the week ahead of whenever you're watching it. So Pisces, this is where we begin. It's Gemini energy. Something is coming together logically, rationally. Suddenly you're comprehending it and understanding it. All the wheels are turning, and that is what is going to propel you forward. Life is speeding up. It's speeding up because of the duality, the nature of the duality of a situation is starting to form that third element, which is the comprehensive part. You know, it's like putting all the pieces together, wind up toy, it's about to go. So let's see, Pisces, whatever comes out, I'm just going to leave on the table because it's part of the message, where this is leading you. Remember, I do personal readings, so please do go to my website and pick out the one that works for you and is right for you. I can get you your answers within 24 hours of the time that you booked. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to this channel and then ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content, Pisces. And as well, you'll know when I go live, so you can participate in the live tarot readings I do here. Okay, we're almost done. Lots of cards have fallen out. That's good. We're going to go into a 7-day spread. This is our baseline reading. And the 7-day spread will tell us a day-by-day, play-by-play throughout the week. So let's cleanse the energy. Pisces. Embrace the in-between has come out face up. So this is a transitional period for you. And it'll be happening all throughout this week. But it is a prosperous energy, right? 26, 2 plus 6 adds up to 8. 8 is prosperity. It could even be like wealth. I'm not saying that that's what's coming in, but it's almost like things are starting to come together and really start to happen for you, Pisces. Embrace the in-between is also be economic. Just because things are speeding up, there's a intelligence to this energy about, you know, the flamingos stand on one leg to reserve energy. So that's that thing of like, embrace that this is a transitional period and it's going to go quickly, and embrace it by just not rushing it, not pushing it, and not taking it for granted. But this is actually a beautiful energy for you. Let's see a little bit, just a little bit into the past. Something coming in right now. Set healthy boundaries. This is necessary. And this is your 3. And this is, so in other words, this is the missing link. This is that sense of you got to set healthy boundaries. 2 things, maybe 2 people are coming together and it's happening really fucking quickly, but it is important to maintain those boundaries if you want to maintain the integrity. This energy is really just conceptual energy. It's Gemini energy, so it can be fleeting. If you want something to last, you've got to put the structure down, and that's really what boundaries are, Pisces. They're the structure. So there's something here that is like, maybe you've let your guard down too quickly, things are moving too quickly, and they're changing. They're going to lead to a change in your life. I'm telling you that this card comes out when the universe wants you to slow down enough to know what's right for you and what's not. And then we have give with gratitude and grace. That's, you're putting your all into something. And that's that chopping block energy that doesn't have any boundaries. That's that energy of throwing yourself into this situation, right? like just throwing yourself out there. And I mean, listen, it's beautiful energy. Maybe you're just sure about something or certain about something. And you just can't help but giving yourself over to it. I understand. This is Piscean passion. Set healthy boundaries. Because the last thing I want you to do is end up in a place where there's disappointment on the other side of this passion. And there doesn't have to be if you create the structure. Maybe you've already started to create the structure, and that's why you feel like you can kind of just plunge yourself into the situation. Then we have the abundant universe will provide. And that's beautiful. That's Taurus energy. It is something that you can rely on. The number 10 says this is a fulfillment of a cycle and a fulfillment of you, something that really fulfills you. It also says there are resources here, right? So you don't, so you just embrace this. Maybe that's what's changing. You're shifting into prosperity. And if I had to guess, it has something to do with setting healthy boundaries. That would be why things have started to change for you. And if they haven't, this is the message that is the secret to making things change for you. It's just the flick of a switch, but it's simple, but it's not easy because this switch is in your brain. And you have to, like, setting those boundaries is what's going to lead you to this prosperity. Now we have in the future, co-create with spirit. This is a lovely energy upright because it means you're faithful. It also means you're magical. It also means that you're not going to get scared easily because you've got God on your side. And there is this energy of dealing well with the darkness, right? Trusting your shadow side and trusting your power. This is beautiful. And then we have 8 again. We've added up to 8 once again. Co-create with spirit. And then what do we have? There is always enough. This is Piscean energy. This is more abundance that's coming out for you. Fish often means fertility or money. Just things multiplying and things like, okay. And then spirit has your back. This is Capricornian energy, Pisces. They come out together. So there's this energy of, yes, the boundaries have been established. It's leading to a lot of prosperity. There will be authority figures, government rules, laws, regulation on your side, leading to abundance and prosperity. Now, how is all of this going to play out in your life? Let's get a little bit deeper. We're going to do our 7-day spread at Pisces, but I always choose the resolution of the 7th day first. Usually so I can't see it, but I'm always curious as to how does this all resolve by the end of the week? What lessons have we learned? What does it mean to Pisces? Some clarity. I love that energy. Okay. So let's get into the first day. First day of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever. I don't care. It's when you're watching this. There is fear to confront here. That's the devil. There's also restriction. That could be Capricornian energy. So if you're not dealing with an actual Capricorn, if you are dealing with a Capricorn, it just means it represents them. If you are not, this represents fear and restriction and being held back, even addiction. So there is definitely a flag on the play and something we have to take note of. It also means, okay, the World card. You're ending your fear, you're ending your addiction, you're ending your restriction. That time in your life has come to a close. You're ready to move on from it and open up a new chapter. And then we have, but that's why you're indecisive. That's why you don't know what the hell's going on. That's why you don't know the direction. And maybe in some ways you're deciding not to talk about it because there is confusion here, or you still do need some more information. Maybe you're deciding, oh, I understand. Some of you are right now stuck between the decision of, do I choose my fear or do I choose my potential? So day 1 is going to hit you like a shit ton of bricks because this is difficult. You have a choice. Day 1, decide. Start off with this choice. You're deciding between wrapping up a chapter in your life and moving on, or staying stuck because of your fear. What will that choice be? The choice has got to be yours, right? But this comes to a sort of crossroads in your life. I know what Pisces should choose to move forward. Now, this could also represent Capricorn energy, could represent January, because oftentimes this card represents the turning of the year for me. Capricorn is, of course, also the turning of the new year. So essentially, I feel like, I don't think it's all the casting all the way out to a new year, though, or to the end of this year. We have the Hermit here. You've been working on trying to heal this for a long time. Maybe you've been going it alone for a long time, right? Having it all together, but you've been trying to heal this for a long time. This is really beautiful energy, because it's saying you now have the strength of character and the power to take the leap of faith, to actually be able to solidify this healing. Two of Swords. No, please don't clarify. This is not clarifying. You could go one of two ways. Nine of Swords is it's stressing you out. It's stressing you out. This indecision. Move forward. We have King of Wands and Ace of Cups. So there's this energy of, if you don't see the future that you want, create one that you do. And decide to love with passion. This could be falling in love with, allowing yourself to fall in love with a fire sign, knowing it, marrying them, or just somebody who's very confident and competent in choosing their life path and their way forward. This is a sense of love coming into your life. I don't know for what reason, but it could be for inspiration. Maybe you've been lonely too long. We do have the Hermit, like I said, spending a lot of time by yourself, trying to heal this by yourself. It could have something to do with finally being able to heal a romantic situation like love or an attachment, unhealthy attachment to a fire sign, being able then to move forward with that. What about lots happened on day one. What about day two? What about day two, God? What can Pisces expect here? A new offer of love, a new beginning. This is often Piscean energy. It's innocent, it's sweet, it's open-hearted to possibilities and potential. This is a kindness, a gentle kindness that somebody does for you, or that you decide to put love into the situation. This could also be a new child or a new baby that's coming into your life. Let's get day three. Right? It's a decision to move forward and to start fresh. Could represent a fresh start for you. Knowing that's scary, right? It's scary to start from scratch. That's okay. We have Judgment. So we have a Judgment card here. And that means that you've been selected, or you've made a decision about this fire sign or about an air sign, or you've made a decision. I don't know. It's like maybe they've selected you. They've chosen you. This could be a bunch of executives saying, we want to talk to Pisces, or just having the fortitude to be certain about your actions and your capabilities, right? The Judgment card is here. And then we have two Kings. King of Wands is all about creativity. And having strength and courage within his own creativity, right? And this is somebody who would be well known for what they do, because they're confident in what they do, and they focus on one thing. Both of these kings focus on one thing. They're not the jack of all trades. They are the master of something very important, and that first of all is themselves. So King of Swords is also somebody who's a very academic, very respected, very intellectual, and very clear-minded. So we have a really winning combination here of knowing what to do with your creativity and having a judgment that says, yeah, we select you, we want you, or just making a good judgment about who to work with. Somebody is choosing you or selecting you. It could be somebody with a great deal of value attached to them. What about day four? It's as soon as you leave behind those restrictions, as soon as you do what you're afraid of, holy crap. I'm telling you, the world just fucking opens up for you. What about day 4? You're moving forward. You might be actually going somewhere, making the move based on leaving the past behind or being led, like letting those issues and those problems inform you and guide you to the next step. Knowing, certain of your thoughts, figuring stuff out. You're moving forward, mentally figuring things out, or you're strategizing to actually move forward because you figured things out. You know where you've got to be now. There's some sort of clarity here. Could be moving for work. What about the 5th day? We have 8 of Cups here. That's beautiful. So first of all, day 5 might be a little bit rougher for you, just in the way that you have to remind yourself, this is what I want my future to look like. And I've got to let go of what isn't serving me in the past. So please be aware that it could be a little bit of fight, but God really has faith in you, because they're saying that this is the day you're actually going to tangibly let go and be like, I don't want to do this anymore, right? I have something else to fight for, something else I care about. I'm standing my ground and letting go of what intoxicated me, what is empty. So, it's almost like you're finally accepting that there's a part of your past, and you've been struggling to let this go for a while. But I gotta say, this is a huge vote of faith from the universe to say this is when you'll finally take action and realize that, no, I want to carry on. I want to move forward. Right? Yeah. Admitting what doesn't work and what does. What about day 6? I love what I see of day 7, but I don't know all of it. Oh, we have Scorpio. So this is toxicity. Facing the toxicity. This is also power. Maybe a power play. This is defeating the toxicity, my friends. Defeating the toxicity. This could also be a day when you are super tempted, where you think things have gotten easier, but you end up succumbing to toxicity. So be warned for day 6. Because it could also be the day that you do defeat toxicity, whatever this toxicity is in your life. Please clarify the Death card here. It could simply mean that you weren't completely able to end something, to stop something. Please clarify the Death card here. Something is over. And I think what's over is always feeling defeated. It's interesting. I have optimism here. The Fool card is you are starting over. You've defeated the toxicity that kept you stuck. It's crashed, it's burned, it's over, and you're starting fresh. Oh, let's get a Moon card, because we've got to check the moon. You know we do. Pisces, how is the moon? Their emotions, their inner world. How is this impacting? And it lands right on 6th day with the Fool card. And what does it say? Expect powerful change. Okay. Expect powerful change. After a pretty rough day, day 5. But it's a rough day to show you that you have fight, to show you that you have conviction in what you're choosing to do, in the path you're choosing. That's a good day. It's just gonna challenge you. And then we have new moon eclipse, A powerful change. Day 6. We got to get to day 7. Let's see how all this plays out first. Day 7, we're actually going to do over in the extended. Clean it up. 2 plus 1, that equals 3. Fork in the road. 3, 4. Things are starting to add up. What do I mean by this? I'll show you. It's time for you to clean it up and decide to a different path. This is really when you have the strength to change your life. This is such a beautiful vote of confidence from the universe. Let's get the angel cards and get into day 7. The resolution, the consciousness, the revelations. I'll see you guys in the extended reading. The link is down below, and it's also pinned to the top of the comment section.